All right, our favorite places in Costa Rica. We're going to talk about the country.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about the country. We're going to get to it.
Costa Rica's beautiful.
We're going to get to it in about 45 seconds, guys. I'm Michael Lamb from TravelCostaRicaNow.com. If you haven't subscribed, please do. YouTube's hard. If you want to show some love, man, for 16 years of information about living and traveling in Costa Rica, fun way to donate is buy me a coffee. That link is in the description. Guys, if Costa Rica's on your, we're up at the relocation retreat right now. And if Costa Rica is on your radar, but you're not quite sure if Costa Rica is right for you, this 6-day event might be for you, because we're not trying to get you to move here. We're just giving you information so you can make a good decision. After this retreat, you'll be like, let's go to Belize.
It's for her, it's not for me.
Anyway, that all the information to the next relocation, new dates and everything is in a link in the description. You guys recognize Jairo, right? You recognize Jairo. Jairo's the rental car guy, dude. Honest, transparent. The price is the price. The car is the car. He sleeps with his freaking cell phone under his pillow. He answers you at 3 a.m. when you're stuck on a curb in the middle of Costa Rica. Anyway, guys, if you're interested, you need a rental car, man, he is the guy. Now, we're not talking about that today. We're not talking about rental cars. I'm just letting you know. We've done a couple videos with him. If you do want to see those videos about the hazards of other rental car agencies, problems, scams that happen here, I'll put that link in the description too, to that video where we actually talk about rental cars. Anyway, we're going to talk about, this is going to be just a fun one. So we're going to talk about, he's been a few places. I've been around Costa Rica, all around it. And I'm going to tell you some of my favorite places. And let's see if they add up.
Yeah, well, I want to start by where we are at, La Fortuna. The volcano today was majestic. That's the word. And he's right there as I was driving by today to come to the retreat. Oh my God. I almost hit another car. I told you, right?
Yeah, you almost said, yeah.
I'm driving, watching the volcano in front of me, and I'm just stunned. And then all of a sudden, I see a car stop in front of me, and I'm hitting the brakes because I was just.
Well, they were probably taking a picture of the volcano and stuff.
They were going to make a turn left.
Anyway, just to kind of double down on that, so, we want people to have fun here at the relocation retreat. So, we hope, obviously, we don't want it to rain all the time, but we have had absolutely beautiful, every morning. Every morning it's been like that.
Oh yeah. And it's just gorgeous.
Let's keep going.
Today is just gorgeous. And like I said, as we're recording the video, the volcano, it's on this side. It's just outstanding. Very, very, very beautiful. So, Michael, real quick, why did you move to La Fortuna, and why you been in La Fortuna so many years?
Well, I got to tell you, I've been in Fortuna for 19 years. I did not choose Fortuna. Fortuna kind of chose me because we came out here and we thought we were going to be running a business. Okay. That went south. We got ripped off, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Long story. You can see those videos. Yep. But we didn't want to leave Costa Rica. So we ended up, we got to figure something out. And we just ended up staying here. And then, man, it has changed a lot. Okay. It has changed a lot. It is definitely a tourist town now. Oh, it's the quaintness of how it used to be, where everything was wooden restaurants and open air.
I can tell you that yesterday, as I was coming to the retreat in the afternoon, you see a lot of tourists walking by the park and everything, more than Costa Rica.
Yeah. So I mean, I love it. One reason, since I get to travel around a lot, this is kind of my base camp. A lot of people that want to meet me because of the videos will say, this is just a convenient place because everyone comes to Fortuna. It's arguably one of the top destinations. Yeah. And the other thing I like about it is, although central La Fortuna is very touristy in the mile this way, a mile that way, if you just go 10 minutes, man, you can be away from all of it in any direction. You can be out by the lake. You can be out in the jungle. You can be out by a river in 2 minutes.
Yeah, so, I'm actually driving today to Puerto Viejo, and it's a 4-hour drive from me.
Yes. So, do you like Puerto Viejo?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, let's explain. So Puerto Viejo is about 4.5 hours, we'll say. From here, it's on the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. A completely different vibe. Oh, yeah. Completely different.
Very relaxing. Very Bob Marley, man.
Yeah.
Very Bob Marley, the Caribbean, the food.
One of my favorite beaches is down there. Have you been to Punta Uva?
Oh, yeah.
I love, this place called Punta Uva. Now there's Cocali's, there's Manzanillo, there's Puerto Viejo proper, and all those places. And I got to say, the best food is down there.
I'm going to show everybody a tip. This is the place I go to. right in front of the jaguar refugee. This is a refugee for animals.
I got a video on it.
Okay, so in front of that entrance, there's like a little small entrance in front of the jaguar, and you walk there. That's Playa Cocles, and there the beach has like little pools.
Yeah,
where you just chill, sit down, relax, watch the ocean. It has these big palm trees. That's where I'm headed.
Yeah, he's mentioning the Jaguar Rescue Center. We did a video on that a long time ago. That's actually a cool place to go, so you don't even want to miss that part. But I know what you're talking about in Cocales too. It's a cool chill beach. But anyway, that whole area, if you're into vibes, it's definitely different from the rest of Costa Rica. Costa Rica's cool. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's definitely got that Caribbean Bob Marley flavor. The food's got, it's all coconut.
Rice and beans with coconut and chicken.
So if you got some time, you might want to spend a couple days, because actually once you are down there, you're down there. You just can't, hey, let's run over to San Jose. Let's run over here. You know what I mean?
And the good thing is that you have about 7 to 8 beaches around.
Yeah.
So you can jump from one to another, like being one in the morning, the other one in the afternoon. You can do the Manzanillo walk on the national park, and you just go in there and oh my God, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't been down there in quite a long time, and I want to get back down there. But again, a great vibe, totally different from the rest of the country. It kind of reminds me. It's okay. I think on the Pacific side, I think it reminds me of like of Malpais.
Yeah,
which is down. Okay, Malpais is down. Okay, now we're on the other side of Costa Rica.
Yep.
We're on the Pacific side. Malpais is on the Nicoya Peninsula. What it's also known for is that's where the Blue Zone is in Malpais. You guys know about the Blue Zone? That's where they did the studies. That's people that live to be older than 100 years old. Anyway, there's a Blue Zone down there. But Malpais reminds me of the Pacific side of the...
Malpais and Santa Teresa. They're one next to each other. And the vibe, you're absolutely right. They're very similar. You see people riding their bikes. Montezuma and Malpais are most known for surfing. They surf a lot over there.
And Montezuma is only 20 minutes away, and it's kind of known. I would kind of yoga people, vegans, chill people. That's Montezuma. Malpais is more surf party town, where Montezuma is really nice, but it's more chill, I would say.
And it's funny because the vibe might change a little, and they're only 20 minutes apart.
Yeah.
Now, you definitely want to get a 4x4 car when you go to that area. To Montezuma and Malpais.
I got stories. You definitely want a 4x4.
Oh, you need a 4x4 to go to that area. And one of the great things is the ferry ride. You see a lot of people partying on the ferry ride, because you have to take a ferry to go over to that side.
If you don't have a car. I mean, you can take the bridge.
Well, but it's longer.
I think the ferry's better.
The ferry's better because
more fun.
Exactly, it's more fun. You're having beers, you're meeting people. It's a lot of fun.
And then you're close once your ferry's an hour and a half? I can't remember.
The ferry's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, something like that. So then you get off and you're pretty close to where you need to be. But if you like surfing, or you like kind of maybe a more night vibe, you want to go out, maybe have some drinks, chill, whatever. I would say Malpais, Santa Teresa area. If you're more like, hey, we got to get up at 5, we got to take our walk and eat our eggs and drink our water. Maybe it's Montezuma for you. And you definitely, if you go to Montezuma, you definitely want to go up to the waterfalls.
Oh, yeah.
You just want to take that hike.
I've been there taking that hike.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking for a place like where you don't want to be bothered or see a lot of people, go to Nosara, man. Nosara, Samara, around that area.
Okay, so now he's a little south. No, that's north from there.
North.
So it's a little north from, it's still right at the tip of not the tip, but coming up from the Nicoya.
Yeah, like before Tamarindo.
Right, so Nosara and Samara.
Very chill.
Before Uvita, okay, I know we're throwing out some names. Uvita is for the last 5 years, has been the place where a lot of gringos want to live. It's like the hot spot for gringos. Before Uvita, it was Nosara. And Nosara is kind of also known kind of for that Montezuma vibe. A lot of people, massages and yoga and surf. Yeah. So, and Samara has got, well, I think that's the biggest beach I've ever seen. I mean, it's a huge freaking beach. And what's a little, Could we? What's right next to it? Like 5 minutes. That little town. It's a whole nother little section. It starts with a C.
Nicoya?
No, it starts with a C. It's right next to Samara. It starts with a C called. Oh my God!
I can't remember.
It's another little town. It's all also beach and touristy, but it's right next to Samara.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, so
it's like paradise because when I used to go there, I haven't been there in a long time. We call it the paradise because the sunset and the background, everything is just gorgeous and beautiful.
Yeah, so you might want to, if you're going to be down in that area, you might as well go a little north and go to those, check out Nosara.
Now, I want to mention about Liberia, how Liberia has expanded because Costa Rica has two main airports, has San Jose Airport and Liberia Airport. Actually, I just got back from the States and I flew into Liberia Airport. At Liberia, man, now you can find PriceMart, Pequeño Mundo, Walmart. You have all these big corporations like that. They are there making your life easier to do shopping. Yes. So you can bring it back to your home beach.
let's expand on that. So Liberia is a place you would fly into if your vacation plans are more in the Guanacaste area, which would be Tamarindo and places more north of the Pacific. So a lot of people go, I'm not going to go to San Jose. I'll be much closer if I fly into Liberia. And Liberia has been getting. It used to be where everyone flew into San Jose for the most part. Now Liberia is getting to be a player too. And so he's kind of right. So if you're going to the Tamarindo area, and I'm going to talk about Tamarindo in a minute because I am not a fan. But
me neither.
But maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe we're going to get in an argument. But again, Liberia is definitely it's what, an hour away or hour and a half from Tamarindo.
Hour and 15, hour and 20 away from Tamarindo, Playa del Coco, Peninsula de Papagayo. But the good thing about Liberia that I'm really loving is that they have all the amenities that people need as far as shopping, as far as fast food places. So it's like if you're living in Tamarindo or close by, you go to Liberia, you do your shopping, you get your main stuff, and then you go back home.
Yeah, when people fly into San Jose, their first thing is we need to get out of San Jose.
Oh yeah.
So and when you fly into San Jose, you're going to. The closest beach is going to be Jaco, and that's going to be hour and
45.
Hour and 45 minutes. So that's why Jaco is. Let's go back. Yeah, we're going to jump back to Tamarindo, but let's go to Jaco because that place. I'm not a fan. I like it. I have fun there, but it is a party surf town. Prostitution, a little bit of coke. I mean, it's definitely a nighttime. It's.
Don't leave your drinks if you go to the restroom. Bring it with you.
Yeah. So now, we set up a lot of bachelor parties in Jaco. I mean, it is a very fun town, but if you're not into that kind of nighttime vibe, then maybe you don't want to see, prostitution, in your face or whatever.
But let me tell you something. I love Jaco because I live in Grecia. I'm an hour and 45 minutes away from it. Like during summertime, I get my pickup truck, I put on my chairs, my cooler, and I go to be in Jaco around 2 p.m., have some beers, watch the sunset, and then go back home. I don't even hit the bars. Yeah. So I just go out there to enjoy the sunset because the sunset in Jaco is beautiful.
Yeah, and then you can, what's that hike you can go up? And where those old, there's an old motel up there. You park your car.
Oh, yeah.
You guys do like a 20-minute
and then you have this amazing view.
Yeah, so you have great sunsets there. It is fun. I was just there a few months ago with my son and D'Angelo, my partner from back in the day, and we had a great time in Jaco. I'm not trying to bag it that way. I'm just saying that it does tend to be, it's known for surfing and partying.
What I tell people, Jaco has this lifestyle that it's according to whatever you want. If you want party, you can have party. If you want family, you have restaurants where you can go with your family. Right. It all depends on what you want.
Right. If I was probably doing a family thing, I'd probably just go an hour south and go to Manuel Antonio, which again is if it's not La Fortuna, Manuel Antonio is usually on everybody's stop. It's known for its beach. It's known for its park. It's got an unbelievably great national park. You are going to see monkeys.
Yeah, I was going to say. You know what you have to watch out for in Manuel Antonio?
The monkeys stealing your shit. Monkeys
taking your stuff. Like if you leave unattended your bag, they will go into your bag and start taking shit out.
And a couple pro tips about Manuel Antonio. the beach in the park is better than the public beach in Manuel Antonio proper. And another big tip is when you drive, it's only one road into Manuel Antonio. You're going to see some guys in orange vests that try to get you to park, and they look all official. They are not official, and you do not have to listen to them. Keep going. But they're going to like, hey, you come on, go over here. No, you don't have.
The famous Guachimanes.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Guachimanes.
Yeah.
So watchman. So in Costa Rica, they call it Guachiman.
Yeah, I love Manuel Antonio. There's plenty of things to do. The only thing I don't like, I would not recommend Manuel Antonio in peak tourist season. It's a freaking nightmare. If you can get to Manuel Antonio off season, sometime between let's say April and November. Don't go there for Christmas.
Don't go there for Holy Week.
Because it's only one road. And it's kind of, if you're walking around now, the bus system is great there. You can go back and forth, no problem, very cheaply. If you have a car, it's hard to find parking places. And if you're walking, it's dangerous. It's just one road up from Capos, the local, let's say, Tico town. Then you go up the mountain, that's Manuel Antonio. So if you can avoid it during tourism season, because it's huge and it's just, to me, it's too trafficky. It gets expensive. And so we were there a couple months ago, so it wasn't peak season. It was freaking great. And the national park's a lot better because that park is so popular that, matter of fact, they keep it at a certain amount of people
that can go in.
But that certain amount of people is a lot of people. And it's, I don't know, I guess I'm getting older and I'm not really a people person or something. So I guess I would Manuel Antonio for me off season is way better than
now to be finishing up, going back to Tamarindo. I just saw a report that Tamarindo is more expensive than Europe.
Okay, that's not a good selling point, Jairo. We can't tell them that. No, I'm just kidding. No, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Tamarindo is expensive, crowded.
I'm not a fan. Now, I'm not saying I haven't had fun there because I have. It's another surf party town. It's total. Tamarindo is for a little history. Tamarindo is the town that put Costa Rica basically on the map because somebody made a movie or something about surfing, and it was Tamarindo. So it got very famous and popular for surfers. And then, of course, when things are cool, other people want to be part of the coolness, even if they don't surf. And it's like, let's go to Tamarindo. So Tamarindo is the original gangster town in Costa Rica, but it comes at a price. It was, back before 2008, Tamarindo was the highest real estate in the world.
Yeah.
Buying property there. Everyone wanted to be there. Yeah. And then 2008 happened.
Movie stars and singers and...
So to party and you can definitely have fun there. For me personally, I would either keep going and hit some other beaches and stay some
Playa Flamingo, Playa Conchal. My favorite, and I have to stop telling people about this because it's going to get crowded. Like when I go to Playa Penca and I see 20, 30 people, that's crowded for me.
Right?
That's crowded. It's so calm and not with a lot of visitors. That I love it. The water is crystal clear. The waves barely move. Oh my God, that's my favorite beach in Guanacaste.
Yeah, so I think that would be my advice. If you want to do things at night and you're party people, which is cool. I'm a party guy.
You want to have a fancy dinner?
Yeah,
they have beautiful places to have dinner.
If you want to make your hotel in Tamarindo, it's fine. But I would say venture off during the day and go to some of these other beaches because they're really nice, less populated. So not a super fan of Tamarindo just because I guess the reason for me is I've been around a lot of places in the country and there's just better places, it's for me personally. We don't, in our travel package, it's kind of funny. We don't really do Tamarindo that much.
Well, what I do is I try to tell people and my car rental customers, do the Pura Vida experience, man. Get a cooler on your car, fill it up with beers, soda, water, whatever. Just go sit out at a tree on the beach, have your drinks, and chill out. Be there for 2 to 3 hours and move to another one. So you can see different, make the best out of it.
Yeah, and there's beautiful sunsets.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And you know what?
Playa Avellanas. Go watch the sunset at Avellanas, man.
Yeah, okay, where's that one?
Playa Avellanas is a little, before Tamarindo. And, it's a dirt road. But that beach, oh my God, the sunset there, one of the best in Costa Rica.
And then the cool thing now for people like me, And trust me, 19 years ago, this wasn't the case. Waze works really good. So you can plug in these places he's saying, and where's that? Well, you put it in Waze, and it's going to get you there, man. Waze works very good down. You know, they even tell you where potholes are now.
Yeah. Say the name of this app, because my English, is not my main language. That's what I recommended for eSIM card.
Well, it's spelled. I mean, if I was saying it as a gringo, it's Airalo.
There you go.
Airalo. AIRLO. ALO. Right.
Airalo. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's like a Waze?
No, that's an app that will give you electronic eSIM card. So you go there.
For your phone.
For your phone. Yeah. So you select Costa Rica and you buy whatever amount of internet you need, and you have internet on your phone. Now with internet on your phone, you can put Waze and just navigate.
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah.
They advertise that. Yeah.
Airalo.
So let's do it again. AIRALO.
Yes, Airalo.
So
put it on YouTube so you can see the instructions on how to download it and install it. And it's a great app, so you can have internet on your phone.
All right, so yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No problem. How you doing?
Fine.
All right.
Ready to sit down? All right, so you know a place I've never been. I'm ashamed to say it. So we're gonna have to let you do this one. I haven't been more north. I haven't been to Playa Coco.
You never been to Playa Coco?
I've never been there. So Playa Coco, just for you guys, we're going more north. We're Tamarindo, more north. How far away?
Like an hour.
Yeah, so Playa Coco is another hotspot. For some reason, I'm not sure. In the 19 years I've been here, I just haven't been there.
Playa del Coco is mostly known for sport fishing. A lot of tours, in the water. They take you to the national park where you have Salsa Brava for surfing. You can actually not do fishing in that area, but there's some internal beach that the only way to get it is through the water.
Yeah.
So Playa del Coco, it's a very chill town.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of gringos that actually relocate and live there.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it is for tourism. I don't know.
Like I said, the main tourism is
the ocean.
It's the ocean, exactly.
All right, so and that's a consideration, guys, because if you love the beach, surfing, we got some of the best sports fishing in the world in Costa Rica and all kinds of places. But then there's people like me that I like the jungle stuff. I like the monkeys. I mean, I think you can't see them on the beach. So La Fortuna, and we haven't talked about Monteverde.
I was about to say that.
Monteverde, which you can go there a couple different ways. It's 3 hours by car, I think, and then you can go do this what they call jeep, and just go across the lake, and they'll take you to a hotel. But now you're in the jungle. But the thing about Monteverde and La Fortuna, you don't want to do a zip line in Tamarindo. That's not what they're known for. They're known for surfing and ocean stuff, parasailing, and all that kind of stuff. We're known rafting, zip lining, rappelling, trekking through. Yeah. So when you want to do those sort of adventure tours, you definitely want to do them in
ATV tours.
Yeah, Monteverde or La Fortuna. Now, obviously, we have a lake here, but we don't have the ocean. So a lot of people, when we're doing the travel packages, we try to do both. They're going to go to Manuel Antonio probably. They're probably going to come here to La Fortuna. Okay. They're going to do mostly their jungle stuff. We'll say here. We're definitely not
paddle at the lake.
That's
fun because you're paddling and you're watching the volcano.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And the ATV rides, man, those are fun because you're going through rivers.
Yeah, there's you got to get the right ATV because sometimes we've been on good ones and bad ones. The good ones are the ones that go through the jungle, the rivers, the mud.
Those are the fun ones.
Those, but I've also been on them where it's kind of on a road.
No, that's not fun. That's not fun. You want to be dirty when you come back.
Yes, exactly.
That's the fun one.
And Monteverde is known. Well, it's all jungle stuff there. I mean, it's hiking. And for people that prefer.
You know what they do in Monteverde that my wife didn't want to do? Snakes and how do you say sapos?
Reptiles.
Yeah, reptiles at night. During the night.
Yeah, the night hikes are cool because now snakes, the poison dart frogs.
That's the frogs there.
Yeah, the blue jean frog, the red with the Yeah,
And it's crazy. They take you to take a look at them at night.
Yeah, so so if you're into reptiles and bugs and jungle and
that's where
that kind of thing, you're talking Monteverde La Fortuna. And then if you're talking, hey man, I want to surf, I want to scuba, I want to snorkel, I want to parasail, I want to do this thing. It's the beach towns.
The good thing is that Costa Rica has it all for everybody.
I think so.
If you're a family person, a party person, a veggie, a yoga person, whatever type of person you are, Costa Rica, you can find a place for.
And you can find a town that kind of is suited for that thing. Yep. That's why I was trying to say, like, I'm not bagging on yoga people. I'm just saying there's a vibe that's more chill, organic, we'll say, and that's like a Montezuma.
Do you know that you can take a taxi, water taxi or water cab from Montezuma to Jaco?
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, have you? Another place I haven't been, but my partner has been, D'Angelo, is that Tortuga Island.
Oh, La Tortuga, yeah. You can take it from Punta Arenas, you can take it from Montezuma, from Jaco.
So there's this island called Tortuga Island. The only thing I don't like about that is when you get there, it's kind of that whole, this chair is $5. I mean, it's kind of it's a tourist trap in a way. It's beautiful, and if you kind of know what you're getting into, it might be worth going. But I've been here 19 years, so I kind of don't really like that kind of stuff. Yeah. But I definitely would recommend going out on a party catamaran in Manuel Antonio or Tamarindo. Those are very fun.
They actually do a party catamaran out of Playa Hermosa over to Isla Tortuga.
And those are really fun. So
I actually did a bachelor party in Tamarindo. A catamaran.
Can you?
I can only tell you we had a lot of fun, man. That was fun.
All right, let me ask you, Jairo. So people listening to this, if they've never been to Costa Rica, they got 10 days. Where are you taking them?
All right, I'll take them to La Fortuna. From La Fortuna, I'll probably, if they want more jungle adventure, I'll take them to Monteverde. From Monteverde, I'll probably take them around Tamarindo so they can see it, but I'll take them to the side, the other beaches that I mentioned. And then I'll drive him back to San Jose, like on the day before their flight.
Yeah, he's actually, I just want to bring up a quick point. Some people look at Costa Rica and they go, wow, man, that's a little country. I think I could go to, I got 7 days. I'm going to go to Tamarindo, Manuel Antonio, La Fortuna, and Puerto Viejo. No, you're not. No. You're going to be seeing Costa Rica from a car window. Yeah, exactly. Do not. A lot of people make this mistake, like, because on the map it's like, oh my gosh, look how close that is.
You just asked me for a 10-day, right? Yeah. I only mentioned what? Three different places.
3 spots, and that's plenty.
And that will be tight for 10 days.
Exactly, I agree. So be careful if you're planning your trip yourself and you're looking, honey, look at the map. We can go everywhere. No, you can't, and you're going to have a miserable time. Not that the driving's not great and it's scenic and beautiful, but it's just you're going to be seeing Costa Rica from the car window.
A lot of people say driving Costa Rica is terrible. That's a lie.
It's changed.
It has changed. The roads are great, but do drive during the day. Like, you're making these long drives, like 3-4 hour drives, make them during the day, since you don't know where you're going.
Dude, I just made a video. I'm older now, man, and I made the mistake. I just came back from the States. I was visiting my mom. And I decided to leave San Jose at 3:30 in the morning in my car. And I do not know what I was thinking. Now, 10 years ago, I don't care. Yeah. But something about my eyes, it has a filter that looks blurry. I got caught doing this. Okay, from San Ramon,
how do you call that neblina?
It was foggy. Started raining. I literally couldn't see within 2 feet. I couldn't pull over. I started stressing. Dude, it was terrible. I will never. Do not drive at night. No. And even if now I'm a type A personality, I love to drive. I freaking love to drive. But now my eyes just aren't what they were, and I will never do that again.
I'm going to Puerto Viejo right now, and if by any chance, I get stuck here with clients or whatever, I'd rather stay one more night than start driving at 5 p.m.
Yeah,
even that I'm from here.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, and the other thing you want to consider, not that it would ever happen in one of Jairo's cars, but if you have a maintenance problem on some of these roads, you want to see stress, because you're on a turn in the fog, in the rain. It's not a lot of people there. It can be, you know, you can start to panic a little bit. You know, it's like, damn. You know,
it is.
So yeah, just for the maintenance alone, or even a flat tire, man, you don't want any of that at night. You just don't, especially not knowing the country. Anyway, I think we gave him a pretty good little overview of some things.
30 minutes and 2 beers.
Yeah.
Who would have ever thought?
Yeah, we're going to do another video with 2 more. Guys, I'm Michael. I'm from TravelCostaRicaNow.com. This is High Road. Things are, you know, my videos are going to pop up. If you're thinking about living or traveling anywhere, always do your homework and research. And if it's Costa Rica, I'm going to say my videos. All right, man. Ciao.
But yeah.